Okay people, part 2 of the patio and the rest of the garden build. When we moved in, it looked like this. Now it looks like this. Let's show you how we got there. So we're following on from part 1 where we built this top patio there that the blocks are sitting on. So I've string lined this, framed this and worked out how high it will finish. It will finish to the top of those boards. So let's get cracking, shall we? Okay, well, got the string lines in, so now it's time to put a wall in at the end of the patio. First things first, in go the footings. The string line represents the top of the wall. So I'm using this marker and banging the conduit in the ground so that when I put my footing in, I just come up to the top of the conduit and it will all be level. Footings down and dry and you can see the very tops of the conduit. See how that works? Perfect. Now we start laying the first course of bricks for the retaining wall. Now I'm going to try and show you this from every angle so you can see what's going on. I'm going to fill this with about 2 inches of MOT type 1. And then I'm going to get my compacting machine and get it compacted down hard. This is one full bag, about 800 kilos of MOT type 1. It's going to take another full bag. Here's my compacting machine. And here it is, full, compacted and level. Now we're going to put sharp sand on top of this and level that out. I won't go all through the process again. There is another video of how I done the top one and how you level it using 2 galvanized bars. And again, the block laying and how to get all your levels and squares was in the previous video with the top patio. Now I'm doing this before and after I've finished work, so there is rain forecast. So we're just going round on the bit I've already done and we're brushing in some kiln dried sand in case it rains. The blocks I've left in round the edges are for accurate spacing. I will cut all these to size in one go when I've finished. Now, as we know we're going to have blocks over and edging caps over, we've decided to stick a quick footing in here using exactly the same process with these conduit tubes to get the level, and this is going to be a greenhouse base. Perfectly level footing there. Now on the first patio build we hired one of these and I think it cost us £85, and we've decided we really don't need one. We're so good at doing this, we just need to vibrate the sand down in between the gaps, and this sander screwed to a board works terrifically. If you're still watching, give us a like, it helps the algorithm. Everything is flat, everything is level, and the sand is well down in all of those gaps. Job done, £85 saved. Okay, well, that's the second layer done, but we still find we've got about 1,200 of these block pavers over. So we decided to go down the bottom of the garden to where the sheds are and put another 700 to 800 down there. So we're going to use this area to dump all our broken bricks and all our hardcore and everything we don't want underneath this little patio build. There it is, all crushed down. Black sheet down, more MOT type 1, sand on top of that, and away we go again. And I personally like this one the best. This has come out really well. Here's our square foot gardening wall 2 years on. That looks very colourful, doesn't it? So we laid these and we still had another 300 blocks over, so I've run them up the garden in a nice straight line there, and we're yet to decide what we're going to do on the right hand side. Remember, it started off looking like this. But most importantly, I've got a happy wife. And you know what they say? Happy wife, knackered husband. This is a filtration system for the duck pond that we're working on. So this year it should be eggs, and some more eggs, fruit, vegetables, and lots of flowers.